Welcome everyone to my Cardano price analysis and technical details video presentation. It is 21st of April. We're looking for discovering the charts of the markets. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out the other videos correlated with the AI trading on the bot side. We have the ability for people to join our bot trading generated with ChatGPT, but I'll talk about that a little later on. So what's happening with Cardano? It is down for the past 24 hours with a 3.1%. Meanwhile, for the past 7 days, it has been going through a correction, which is actually something that is happening for the last 3 days. It wasn't like that for the whole week. The idea is the markets were overbought. They were in a heavily concentrated and focused situation towards bullishness in a blind way, which means that people were longing it blind on high leverage, and the exchanges needed to shake them out. This is what usually happens after every single rally. You get to see a top, and the top basically has a strong pullback, which is absolutely necessary. Now, the global crypto market cap is down by 1.75%. As long as we're above $1 trillion, it's fine. We can actually continue forming new highs, even though that could take a couple of weeks, because the range ability for the markets at this times can take us a whole lot of the time, which means that they can basically have a zigzag movement and then construct for another rally upwards. However, Cardano is sitting around 40 cents, and the idea of the charts are looking in the following way. We did have the discussion correlated with the impulse liquidity. It seems like that's exactly how we were pushing the markets, with the downside forcing momentum, just like we had it on the left side of the mountain. So we usually have this pattern basically appearing, but then on the reverse side it does as well, which is quite interesting. If you split this in half, it is the mountain or the crown, and it has the left side, which then is in a 90% manner copied to the right side. This is what usually happens because of the liquidity, and the price action movement needs to go like that. It's quite simple. There's people speculating, for example here. There's been people speculating on day trading. They got into longs. There was a strong support line over there. Meanwhile, they exited at the time of resistance, which is how you're actually day trading. You don't care about pricings around, much higher levels, such as 50 cents. When you are a day trader, you do a scalp type of a trade with a specific setup. You don't care about what's outside of that setup. So in this case scenario, people are speculating all these movements at levels they were expecting supports, just like at 41 cents, which was quite of a big trap for the whole lot of the guys out there into sitting in longs, because of the two long wicks we have, which did represent a strong buying pressure. The market still went lower. So anyone using stop losses there in this specific trades, especially for day traders, which have expected basically for us to pull back to the line, we didn't. We definitely didn't pull back to the line, and that was quite of a significant ability for the people speculating to lose money. Well, we pulled down, we made another low, and probably there is a divergence in the place. If we look into the other indicators as well, is 100%, I mean not 100%, sorry, but is a very high percentage, above 75% chance to have a divergence. What's happening right now? Well, the idea is that we're actually finding supports at this level. I mean, we have been forming a selling pressure that brought us down to that level, which only leaves this specific liquidity not being taken, and this is acting as a security measure by the exchanges. Usually they're not taking the whole liquidity out of the moves. They do leave a very small portion untaken for their positions to be still active, right? So this is something that is not been taken, and there's high chances here that you're going to range, which means that you're going to have the reverse golden pocket resistance at 41.5, Meanwhile, you still want to stay above 40 cents. You're going to have a strong range, which might pull you back to 39.5 again, with the upside movements towards 41.5, which can be achieved very easily. Something that I would see a lot more difficult would be the 44 level, 43.5. That would be, with a bunch of difficulties on board like this one. Yeah, I mean, that would be very, very difficult to break out at this stage. With Cardano, it needs much more time to go through the process. Now, that's it for the charts of Cardano. Again, for those of you interested in ChatGPT bot trading, make sure to check out our report where I'm explaining basically our weekly performance, including the options you can participate. Option number 1 is without any prior fee, only commission from the pure profits achieved, where we perform the trading for you with API permission. Very simple. Option number 2 comes with a monthly fixed fee where you handle the complete process. But I usually talk about on my main YouTube channel, so not on the channel I post this video, on my main one. Links can be discovered in the description area and comments area, and you can find out more things on our pages, links, everything is over there. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and watch the next minutes if you care about education and skills of trading. I talk about something very interesting. At the same time, if you would like to change the results of your performance, if you want to do day trading, swing trading, position trading as a full-time or part-time trader, I do have a one-on-one coaching directly with me where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you in an intensive way how to do the whole process. This is starting from the fundamentals of the mindset mentality going towards the technical analysis, where the idea is to understand the language of the market and react to that language accordingly. It's quite simple. If you know what does the market tells you, you know how to react to that. It is a message. It tells you this is where I'd like to go. This is where I have total domination, which is why you need to uncrypt the language of the market perfectly in order to act correctly. Like, if you're not correct in trading, if you're not accurate, you're not going to make money on the long term. Now, live trades are also part of the process. Day trades, swing trades, technicals, homework. I'm sharing with you my screen. I'm taking you through the whole process. If you want to be on a call for this one as well, just register now and you can qualify for a free conversation if you think it's interesting. You can read more about it and discover more. Have a good time, guys. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.